Sorry, folks. Hang on. Let's fix that. Let's fix that. Hang on. We need the. There we go. We need the right image on here. That's better. That's better. There we go. I hadn't put it on the other screen. Hello, everyone. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching this as a new stream, I hope you're all doing well. I imagine most of you aren't, though. And actually, as I can see, about 130 of you have stuck around. That probably won't last, but if that many of you people listen to me say give this a go and have stuck around, that's lovely of you. Thank you very, very much. However, just for context, for people watching this back, because this will be on YouTube as well, I have decided, instead of playing Payday 3, because it's completely, utterly broken tonight, we are going to play the new Life is Strange game, because I want to start a playthrough of it anyway. So why don't we kick it off? So today, we are just going to play Chapter 1 of Life is Strange Double Exposure, which I'm really excited to go through on stream. I have played this twice through for my review, so this is going to be my chance to kind of kick back, relax, properly absorb it with you all. Because when you're playing it to review, obviously I'm trying to absorb it as I'm going, but you kind of have to have a critical lens on it. So now I can kind of just relax, absorb it up, and enjoy it with you all. So I'm really, really excited for that. Because I gave this game a 6.5 out of 10. Mainly because I don't think the story is quite as strong as previous titles, but there is a lot to like about this game, and I'm really excited to play it through. I'm really excited, mainly just because I like going through all these games on stream. I really do. So we are going to do that. So welcome. If you enjoy the playthrough, make sure you do subscribe on YouTube or follow on Twitch, and usual things for supporting. But just so you're aware, because this is a story-based game, I am going to have Twitch alerts turned off on the stream, because I don't want them popping up with David Tennant's voice and all that in the background for follows, if any come up as we're going along. So please do be aware of that. Also, something else I was going to say that I've forgotten. Ooh, what was it? Can't bloody think. Brain is turned off. Oh yeah, so if you don't know about this game, just to give you a very brief bit of context, it is a story-based game. It's in a series of them. They're often all anthology ones. But this one is a follow-on from the original Life is Strange game. So if you haven't played the first Life is Strange, you may feel a little bit out of touch here, but I will explain everything you need to know as we go. Basically, the main things you need to know is in the original game, you played as someone who could rewind time, called Max, and there was a whole adventure, a murder mystery, basically, to do with her time rewinding powers. This is set 10 years after that, and she's not used her rewind power in that time. Other things have happened in the background that will be explained as we go, but you can enter this having not played the first game. You will miss out some of the references, but I will explain them as best I can as we go through. So join me, kick your feet up, have a relax, and enjoy as we play through the first chapter together today. In terms of how often we'll do these episodes, I don't know. We will stream all 5 parts, but I don't know for sure when they will all be. I will probably still play another chapter tomorrow, but stay tuned on that, we'll see. I may well focus on making a video on Payday 3's update mess, but we'll see. At the very least, I'll have streamed it this week, and I will be happy. So, enough waffling. Let's play. Let's do it. Let's go. I'm very excited for this. So we begin. We have got access to the Ultimate Edition. Thank you, Square Enix, for that. I have bought the full game now, though, so that's why I've not marked it with ad, because I've purchased everything myself. So I do own it all on my end at this point, so I don't need to mark it for an ad the way I did for the review video. But we have got a bunch of outfits we can pick. This is just cosmetics that come with different editions, so you can choose between the indoor and outdoor versions. I do think, like, one criticism I made, I don't love that they have certain ones tied up, because if you look at that, the indoor version has blonde hair and the outdoor has brown, and in between scenes you'll just suddenly change hair color, which is odd. I would have liked to be able to pick the outfits separately, but we'll just start with the... In fact, anyone got a preference? We could have the cat one. The cat one's quite cool. Should we do the cat outfit? The cat one's quite nice. Let's do the cat one. I like that. Okay. I also may need to adjust volume, possibly. So do let me know if I need to make it louder or quieter. I don't know. I also have the music in this game. I mean, the music in every Life is Strange game is really good, but I really love the soundtrack vibe of this one. So, as I've said, if you've skipped ahead through all the blurb or you're just joining in now, this is not my first playthrough. This is a playthrough I haven't gone through to review the game, but this is my chance to kind of relax, play through and talk everything through with you guys, and hopefully, therefore, not miss out on anything as we go along. And there are some things I've not done in the game, some puzzles I didn't complete correctly or figure out, so we get to do that together on stream, which I think is quite nice. Here we go. Now, we are playing in quality mode, as I said, because I think it's a bit better for a story game like this. And here's our Max in 2024. I think she's 28 now, or 29? 10 years older than she was in the first game. Oh, so 28 then. She was 18 in the first game. Actually, I will put subtitles on because I don't normally have them on, but I will put them on for this playthrough. Where the hell are they? There we go. Dialogue subtitles. Speaker name, closed captions. We don't need those. Subtitle background. No, that's cool. There we go. Keep the modifications. Yes.
Well, I'll be damned. I didn't know you were a criminal mastermind, Miss Caulfield.
There's a lot you don't know about me.
Do let me know if it needs change volume, of course.
Truly, is nothing easy? How do we get around that?
I'm not despairing yet. Let me take a look.
Okay. So yeah, if you've not seen one of these games before, it's very much you're watching a lot of dialogue and picking dialogue options as you go, and then sometimes you get to interact with environments. You get to have a bit of a wander, a bit of an explore, and interact with things. I wonder if maybe, because I don't know if the game's had an update, I wonder if it's any better on performance mode than it was before. Because it is like smooth like most time, but sometimes it gets a bit jumpy on performance. Let's try performance for a bit, and I can always whack it down to quality if we need to. I think it might actually be better than it was when I played it, to be fair.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
Sure about this?
Positive.
Alright. In fact, just thinking ahead, I think I might put my camera on the other side, which I know is going to make my camera funny, but I think we'll do it on this side. I think that will look better with what we do.
Talk about descending into the mouth of hell.
So glad you told me about this place. It's incredible.
Ew. That's one word for it. I had a friend in undergrad who was obsessed with this building. She never broke in, though. She clearly wasn't as crazy as you.
Urban exploration is kind of my thing. I can't see a busted old place and simply not go into it.
That's something I want to do a bit more of, urban exploration. I do kind of like the idea, like for photography and stuff. And it's this game that's done it to me, and this series, like it's got me into photography so much, and I really do want to do more of that. But I'm not really a bit of an expert on it. I don't know. Does Max regain her power in this game? You'll find out, pro gamer. You'll find out. So what is it about the empty spaces that appeals to us? The potential.
I don't know. An abandoned building has the potential to be anything. Just by going inside, I make it into something new.
And the frame rate's been improved since I played, which is nice.
Hit the bar.
Not a bad shot.
Oh, let me just...
Don't!
What?
I don't usually rearrange the space if I can help it. I want it to look exactly like it would without human interference.
Got it. Hands off. Is there anything that I should be doing?
Is there anything she should be doing? Bring me a drink.
I'll have a vodka martini.
Any cocktail I make you here will be entirely spiders. Ugh.
And so Max is a photographer. In this game, she's an artist in residence at the university. She's basically staying for a year. It's kind of like a more notable photographer, delivering like seminars, things like that in the university. Also notice that the bar is called Nebula. Payday 3 players, you can't escape Payday wherever you go. It's Nebula Bar. Of course it is. So we just take a picture of the alcohol bottles. Look at that. Aren't we an artiste?
So what are we looking for exactly? Besides photographing random detritus.
Most of the shoots I do, I find a focus. Something to hang the rest of the series on. I'll know when I see it. Something lonely. The loneliest thing you can find.
Gotcha, boss.
Just getting the YouTube chat up on my screen next to me, just so I've got that as well. There we go.
Oof. Try not to breathe too deep. This place looks like it's 90% asbestos.
Oh yeah, wow, the frame rate has actually, it's been pretty much, it's a little bit janky still, but it's nowhere near as bad as when I played it.
Hey,
It was dropping down to like
grind.
30, 40 frames at times, but it's
Come
quite
check
nice now.
this out.
Okay. Oh, it's still a little bit. We can always whack it down to quality if we need to.
How old did you say this place was?
I think it was built in the 60s, but it only closed down like a decade ago.
Really? It looks like it's been abandoned for half a century.
Maybe the tackier something is, the faster the rate of decay.
Then explain your jacket.
Then wouldn't that jacket be totally decayed by now?
Mean. This is couture.
The facial expressions, by the way, in this game, like the mocap, facial animations, all that, strongest they've been. Like, for this, like I've said earlier, as we'll see as we go through, my biggest critique is with how the story wraps up towards the end, but we'll see what everyone else thinks when we get there. But in terms of the visuals and the sound, no Life is Strange game has looked or sounded better than this one. And especially in those like facial animations, there's some really strong stuff there. It's a bit of a creepy face when you look at it. Okay. So there are loads of like optional snapshots you can take around the world, and actually there's an achievement to get all of them, which I don't have yet. So I've clearly missed the odd snapshot here or there. I'll try and get them as we go, but I'm not gonna like focus on following guides. That's for me to do in my own time. So you can obviously you can look and interact with things if you wish, but like it's all optional. You can listen to thoughts on things, speak to people. I don't know if talking to Safi actually now gets anything extra.
What are you smiling about?
Nothing.
Okay.
God, I haven't been bowling since I was little. John Whittle's 9th birthday, if I remember. Weird kid.
Okay, snapshot the bowling lanes.
Wow. It looks so much cleaner than it did online.
Are there photos?
Yeah, the old website is still up.
Wonder who's paying the hosting fees.
Someone who loves kitsch and dust.
I do think that is quite funny as well. Like, the idea of urban exploration is something that I've been thinking about a little bit. And ironically, I mentioned it to my mum because I said I want to do some photography there. And we did stop at one place in Liverpool recently to like check out because we kind of saw it look like a fancy building. We couldn't find a way in though, and there were loads of warnings about like hazards and stuff. So obviously, you know, legal disclaimer: do not go in places that are labelled as trespassing or anything like that, or things that are known to be dangerous. But the idea of like urban exploration in like a more safe building, something that like this that, you know, is just deserted. There's no obvious like health hazards per se, other than, you know, a lot of dust. But like the idea of that is really cool, and I would like to do it. I'd really like to. Like, I'm properly getting more and more into photography as time passes, and genuinely, I'm kind of at that point where I wish I'd studied photography in college. I would have really liked to have done more of that. But just because you don't study something doesn't mean you can't go into it. Plenty of people that go into like acting, for example, who have like science degrees, so never let that stop you.
Figured out what your focus is gonna be yet?
Not yet, but I'll know it when I see it.
I love the dialogue. Yeah, the dialogue's quite good. I mean, it has that natural, like, Life is Strange cringy element to it, where, like, sometimes they'll say things and you go, fucking hell, it's a bit cringy. But, like, generally, I really like the dialogue in this. See, so the frames are a little bit. No hazards in this place, right? No, none at all. I meant, well, I was looking at the bowling alley when I said that, but to be fair, it doesn't look that safe behind us. I might have jumped the gun a bit there.
The ground by now.
New poetry building?
Think of the expensive new lit building she'd replace it with.
Just sounds like she's
For
calling
sure.
it lit.
Expensive, new, and inoffensive.
Gumball machine. Black Ops 6 reference. And there's also a gnome in the claw machine. Okay. One thing I do know we can pick up is there's a little doll here, mascot creature. You can pick up one of these when you look at the mascot.
I told you this place was the portal to hell. Behold, a devil.
Aw, it's cute. I think it looks like an off-brand M&M.
Yeah? I think it looks like Mr. Peanut on meth. And I hate it.
I wonder if there's any way to get it out of here.
What? You mean steal it?
Why not?
It's not like anybody is gonna miss it.
Couldn't you steal something that doesn't feast on the tears of orphaned children?
Well, it doesn't even matter. It's way too big to drag out with just the two of us.
You can make it if you tried. But you could take one of the mini ones.
I could never resist a deal.
I'm gonna finally order Max's new camera when I get paid. I've been waiting for one for ages. Oh, do you mean this camera? It is a very cool camera. And it has double exposure on it, like the game, like the name of the game. Isn't that crazy? Would you believe it? Couldn't believe it, couldn't believe it. Okay. Let's keep having a little wander around. What behind here?
Behold, everyone's least favorite part of bowling.
What, the shoes? Yeah. I've never liked wearing bowling shoes. Although, since COVID, whenever I've gone bowling, I've never had to wear the shoes.
I hope to have this many shoes.
Like, they're an option now, but they don't force you to wear them. At least not in the places I've been to.
Shoes? Are shoes lonely?
Super lonely. Sans feet. Shoes were the subject of the first photo of mine your mom ever saw.
Oh my god. This year's Caledon University artist in residence sent my mom foot pics?
Excuse you? Do you really think I'm the kind of girl who would just send foot pics to anyone?
Who
Always
knows?
the quiet ones, Max. Always.
I do really
It was
like
a
the
shot
friendship
of a
between
messy
these two.
closet in a condemned house. Someone left behind all their shoes. Your mom loved it.
And also, as a general rule,
Critical of her, considering she never liked it when my closet was messy. But
just so you're all aware, obviously because I have played this before, I'm not going to do any spoilers. Anything that happens in the future of the game, I will not tease or spoil unless I say, oh, this might come up later, kind of thing. But I'd be very careful if I did that. But point being, like, if you're watching this not knowing how the game plays out, don't worry, I'm not going to spoil things. And I ask anyone in the chat who has played the game or knows where it goes to also observe that. I want this to be a playthrough where I can give my thoughts, and it's not my first run, but it's something that people can watch without having seen the game before. Get a photo of the bowling shoes.
figured out what your focus is gonna be yet?
Not yet, but I'll know it when I see it.
Let's pull down the top. Let's see what we get. You've only played the first game, so you know it's like in other games. Well, to be fair, the first game's the only one you really need to know about to have all the picture for this one. Usually they're isolated stories. This is the first time we got a direct sequel with a returning character.
So much for never rearranging a space.
Damn. I bet that was stunning when it caught the light.
Oh shit. That's it, huh? The centerpiece you wanted, right? The loneliest thing in here or whatever.
No, that's just
It
me.
was made to be beautiful.
And now no one ever looks at it. Until today.
Something like that.
Not in love with this angle, though.
There. Help me find a way up?
You got it, boss.
Alright. And there is also the advantage of a playthrough like this means that I'm not going to get stuck at any particular points. I will just be able to show you what you need to do. Because that is something that worries me. And it was especially funny playing it early for the review, was that, you know, there were no online guides. If I got stuck anywhere, it's like the olden days playing games when I was a kid of like, you know, I can't just look it up and find out what's going on. I've got to work it out. And a couple of times that did cause me problems. I was like, oh no, I don't know what to do. So we have to climb up the shoe rack to get up here. Which is just incredibly dangerous, by the way. And yes, she is actually wearing official Doc Martens, which is kind of crazy, but I love it. Oh!
You okay?
Damn. Yeah, I'm fine. That could have been bad.
Yeah.
See, this is why you
broken
need
feet.
an assistant. In case you break your ass and need an ass ambulance. Go get your shot. Let me figure out how to get you back down.
There are stairs to our left. Yeah, completely blocked off. As you can see
Armed
here.
and ready. Let's find that shot.
I mean, really, maybe she could have climbed over the table, but yeah. Photograph the nebula.
Skills?
Oh,
Any other options?
Other? Yes. Better?
oh. Sorry, Safi. Didn't mean to cut you off there. That is a creepy monkey, and also, nice little reference for the original Life is Strange gamers.
Pretty shitty leaving these around for someone else to find.
And I'm pretty sure they're the exact same bottles. If you haven't played the original Life is Strange, one of the only things that got a lot of criticism from players was there was a minigame in episode 2 of the first game where you had to track down 5 bottles in a junkyard. And it's kind of infamous for being like the most irritating fetch thing in the game, to the point where they brought it back in chapter 5 as like a bit of a thing to screw with the players. And I'm pretty sure it's the exact same model, like, of everything for the bottle, which I think is really funny to have it there. Alright, let's get a good shot of it. I wonder if we can get like a wider shot. Something to do with like rule of thirds, maybe get a nice little bit of a background in with it. No, don't think it really works. Just zoom in properly. There we go. Would you look at that?
Wow. Valet service too? This place is bougie.
Please remember to tip your ladder driver. Did you get your shot? And let's get the hell out of this death trap.
Death trap? What do you mean? It looks completely safe. Look at all that roof that's in perfect position. Nothing broken about this place at all, folks. Nothing at all. What on earth are they talking about, chat?
Starving.
Crazy.
This loneliness makes me want a sandwich.
Mood. But I just like sandwiches
just
anyway.
Check this out. It's perfect.
Oh, show me the angle.
Maybe not an angle you want to see, though. Hey, look at that. Nebula doesn't work in this game either. Sorry, I had to. Had to make that joke. It would be remiss of me not to.
Oh, holy shit! Are you okay?
I need a drink. Do you need a drink?
You read my mind. Turtle?
Turtle.
You gonna drink a turtle? No, the bar they're going to is called the Snapping Turtle.
My powers might not last.
That's okay. We will.
Chloe voice line. So, I know it's been a little bit of a hot point with regards to. Just pause this for a second. With regards to Chloe Price showing up in this, who was a lead character in the original game. Without spoiling it too much, depending on your choices at the end of the first game, she may or may not be present in the story here. But yeah, there's some controversy around how much she's in this game, but she does have voice lines occasionally in flashback bits like that, but voiced by a different actress to the original, which is interesting.
Oh, yeah. I mean, no. Not dead. Just thinking.
Cosmopolitan for Max. Vodka shot for Safi. Very on brand in both cases.
Perfect. Thanks a ton, Amanda.
Hey, you look really good today.
Is this
You
flirting?
think so? I switched shampoos.
Oh,
Not sure about it yet.
so what are you up to later?
Sleep.
If there's a just and loving God, sleep. Today's been a doozy.
Ah. Well, sweet dreams.
Thank you for the sub, Ellie.
You know she was flirting with you, right?
Yeah, plain as day.
What? Amanda, are you actually this oblivious?
I'm not, so...
Okay, hold the phone. I know when someone is flirting. It just takes me a while to decide if I want to flirt back.
Didn't you go on a multi-year cross-country road trip? Did you get laid even once?
Safi,
Is this about the blue-haired girl whose picture you keep in your wallet?
wait,
Chloe mentioned?
snooped in my wallet?
Stop deflecting. The girl with the blue hair. What's the deal with you two?
I'll go with my choices for this section. For big choices, if people want to give their input in the live chat, feel free to. We could do it that way. We'll see. But we were high school sweethearts.
Look, we were kinda high school sweethearts. Okay?
High school breakup turned you to Miss Havisham?
It was a little more complicated than... Can we change the subject now?
No, come on. You never talk about yourself. Would it kill you to open up the teeny tiniest bit? What happened?
And here comes your first major choice. So something that will actually properly impact the game. Not so much in the way of consequences in a lot of these choices. This one does have some ripple effects. So this is obviously, I mean, this is basically just spoilers for season 1. But either she died or you stuck around and you ended up breaking up. And for me, sorry, I chose Chloe over Arcadia Bay. Sue me. We broke up.
I mean, we were together for kind of a long time after high school. And then we weren't. She wanted to live in the future. I was too hung up on the past. That's all you're getting.
For now.
Forever. Now change the damn subject.
Deal. Amanda. Thoughts?
Very cool person. I like the difference between just she either she's cute or she's not. No, she's not my type, or you have a huge crush.
Fine, yes. I have a big, stupid crush on a hot girl. So does half a Lakeport. Amanda's a total catch.
Half of Lakeport doesn't have what you have. A Sophy. I can help you navigate the complicated waters of love. First step, talk to her.
Usually does help.
About what? What do normal people even talk about?
Mostly gas prices. But we're aiming a little bit higher. I mean, go look around. She's responsible for half the decor in this place. Learn what she likes.
Yeah. Yeah. Why the hell not, you know? Okay then.
Serves up, bitches.
Yep.
Did she need that many swigs to get it down?
Ooh. Time to go be normal.
Not sure I could manage that, but I love these two. Really good friends. And just
All I have to do
like
is
generally,
find
I will
something
say it
along
probably a
the
few
way,
times as we play through this, but
I can do that.
I don't think Max has ever looked or sounded better. Hannah Tell has really plays her much better. Like, I think it was that she wasn't really a proper voice actress when the first game came around. I'm not even sure how much voice work she's done since, realistically. But even in the first season, going through from episodes 1 to 5, you could tell how much she improved. But here, she's really strong. And also just looks really good. I love what they did with her facial model, her appearance, everything. I think she looks really, really good. So we need to have a look around here for some things that she might like. So, a few things we can pick up on. So there's some staff recommendations.
Amanda recommends Misery Cult, huh? I can work with that.
She was, Chloe. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. She was in a game called Murdered Soul Suspect. I need to play that. So, Amanda recommends Misery Cult's self-titled 1999 album. Okay, don't know who they are, but there's a funny photo here.
Amanda has a
Polaroid.
huge family. Wonder what that's like.
Whoever's got the Converse on, I like them. That might be Amanda. I think she wears Converse. Is she wearing Converse right now? She is. Look at that. Look at that. Trendy girl. Okay. Let's got some beer taps.
Amanda probably knows which beer is actually good. I could ask her.
Are you a beer drinker, Max? I'm certainly not. Fun fact about me, don't know if I mentioned it before, don't like fizzy drinks. Don't know why, they just don't respond well on my in my mouth or my tongue. Don't know what it is. Strange.
Oh man.
So I'm a bit of a
I want
vodka
to get
guy.
on the bad pickup line board. I wonder if anyone here knows any good ones I could borrow.
Actually, do you know what? I could dress more for the occasion. I did get this the other day, which is a Chloe Price necklace. Treated it on my last payday. Got it off an Etsy seller. So let's just. Can I get this over my head while I'm wearing headphones? I don't know. Let's find out. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's getting stuck. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. It worked. Although I've now got my headset cable stuck through the necklace. That wasn't very clever, was it? Whoopsies. Maybe I need to address that. I'll just take it, unclip it. It's probably a smarter idea. There we go. And then over the top like that. Boom. Necklace stream? What? What? Okay. So these are the week's worst pickup lines. Do you have kidney stones because your body rocks? Hey baby, if you wrote a book, you'd be a fine print. Or you must be a bank because you have my interest and I have to wait in line to talk to you. That last one's awful. I mean, I couldn't come up with a good one, but like reading it, that last one's terrible. The top one's pretty good.
Alright,
But...
I have a handful of topics. I am completely and totally prepared to talk to Amanda like a normal human being.
However,
We can always get more pickup line ideas.
you can. So let's ask Safi for hers.
Tell me you've got a terrible pickup line to share.
Are you a campfire? Because you're smoking hot and I want some more.
Just love the facial animations and the delivery. It's so good.
Alright, I have a handful of topics. I am
Okay, we know.
completely
What about
and
Reggie
totally
and
prepared
Diamond?
to
They
talk
can
to
give. They
Amanda.
might give us a good pickup line.
Survey question. You two know any good pickup lines?
Lots of calories in that drink. I know a great way to burn them off.
Mate, do not go to anyone with that line. Do not do that. Ever.
Cringeworthy, but a classic. Maybe that'll get me up there. Okay, 3 pickup lines. That's enough material, right?
Let's speak to the hot girl at the
Busy
bar.
night?
Ugh. Julie called off, so I haven't gotten a single break all shift. My bladder's about to explode.
Go, pee. You can talk to me later.
It's a fabulous idea. Don't go anywhere. That's the 3rd glass this week, Reggie.
I'd be making him pay for them if it was the
I
3rd
got
glass this week.
Bathroom. Now.
You are a literal angel. I owe you.
Let's go clean up the guy's mess. Fuck's
Out of
sake.
the way, freshman.
Reggie's lucky I'm not gonna make him sweep up the glass.
I wish we could. That would be quite funny. You do it for us,
Come
mate.
here, my sharp little friends.
There we go.
Moonlighting, huh?
Hey, photography's a tough industry.
Oh, plans for the holidays?
You guys aren't sticking around over Christmas, are you?
Let's see. Stay here or go home and let my dad drag me to church 3 times a week. Oh, I'll be here. Besides, a lot of the Abraxas kids stay over break. We've all got tasks to finish.
What kind of secret society assigns busy work?
The kind that's famous for immature pranks and ragers.
So, why do people join Abraxas? It just sounds like a lot of stress.
The only thing worse than being an Abraxas is not being an Abraxas. If you want any recognition at all.
It didn't used to be this way. It used to be about activism and creating art that matters. Now it's mostly for networking and worshiping Vin Lang, the president.
Sounds like a bummer. Well, good luck, you guys.
A secret society that's more trouble than it's worth? Where have I heard that before? Alright. Now let's get our flirt game on. Oh, ready? Everyone ready? Get your good pickup lines. Let's see what Max has got to throw at Amanda.
Oh,
Where did you just pull those from?
my bladder thanks you.
Tell your bladder it's my pleasure.
So hey, you were gonna say something before all that.
Let's go straight for the pickup lines. Come on.
I gotta know what the deal is with the pickup lines.
My buddy Henry and I were co-headlining a comedy night.
Holy shit, you do comedy? And this is the first I'm hearing about it? Sorry. Listening quietly, please proceed.
So the whole drive up, he's telling me the grossest pickup lines he can think of, trying to get me to squirm. Dumb bro shit. Anyway, it turned into a competition, which I won. Nobody knows grosser pickup lines than a small town lesbian.
And the
Is that true?
competition turned into the chalkboard?
So, give it a shot. What's the best pickup line you've got?
Okay, so now we choose based on what we've heard. So we have one that's given to us, which is Max's, the classic, I seem to have lost my number, can I have yours? We've got Reggie's horrific one, I know, a great way to burn calories. Or we've got Safi's Are You a Campfire? Which, when I will tell you, I'll let the chat pick if anyone wants to make a decision here. Just put the letter on in the chat, X, Y, or B. For me, I think the best one's the campfire line, personally. Because that one actually made me go, that's not bad. That's not bad. Whereas the other two, I was like, really? Really? This is a pickup line? So, anyone got an opinion? Anyone got one they want to roll with? Maybe you disagree. I don't know. Let's see what people say. We got one person saying the calories one saying, are you a campfire? If someone else put Y now, and then it's torn between everybody, which would be quite funny. I'm going to go with the campfire one, because that's the one I preferred anyway. Oh, hang on, there's a poll. There's a poll. Hang on. There's a poll. Place your votes, people, in Twitch chat. There's a very quick poll. Which one should we go for? I like that. Thank you for doing that, Noel. That's cool. That's very cool. Okay. Okay, looks like it's going to end up being campfire, possibly. Also, I just had a little idea while I was playing this. You know what we could do? Could always do playthroughs of this on the VOD channel and then put them into the Life is Strange playlist on the main channel. I'm only thinking because on the main channel right now there's only 4 people watching. There's a few people watching, but maybe for future episodes we could do it just on Twitch, put them on the VOD channel, get them up on there. Might be a better idea. Possibly, question mark, just me theorising there. Okay, poll's about to end, and the majority of you say X, so we're going for the campfire line.
Are you a campfire? 'Cause you're smoking hot, and I want some more.
Cringe. Goofy as hell. Perfect. You're on the board, Max.
Yes!
Okay. Let's hear your best beer recommendations. Come on.
Recommend a beer for someone who hates the taste of beer.
Me.
Handlebar cider. That's the Max-ist thing on tap.
How did you...
It's my job to know the regulars. I am the all-seeing eye of Lakeport, Vermont.
You're starting to sound like one of those Abraxas guys.
That dork-ass rich kid secret society? Bite your tongue.
Okay. Misery Cult.
So, you're a Misery Cult fan?
For sure. So cool that you know them.
Let's be honest. Let's not lie to her right off the bat. Come on.
No, sorry. I actually had never heard of them until I read your rec on the whiteboard.
Oh, right. You're not a Lakeport local, duh.
So, educate me. I want to know.
Misery Cult were the first band out of Lakeport to make it big. They kind of founded the Lakeport music scene.
Lakeport has a music scene? Or now, how big are they?
What does make it big mean in this context?
I mean, they got college radio airplay as far away as New Hampshire. So yeah, pretty big.
Is that far from Vermont? I don't actually know. We asked about family, or just say we should hang out. Oh, come on.
So, I was thinking,
That we should totally do something in Lakeport sometime?
you could show off the local music scene.
Oh, hell yeah. There's this band, Revenge Horse, that I've been meaning to check out.
Based on that name alone, I'm 100% in.
Yeah, same.
So, I like to make sure that boundaries get set early. So, zero pressure, either way, but is this a date thing or is this a friend thing?
I just say, really love a character like this that's like proper clear about boundaries, things like that. Like, in terms of all the characters, there's some really good supporting characters in this game, but easily the best one is Amanda. I really love how she's written. But I mean, come on. We got to see Max at full Riz potential, so we got to have date thing. Come on, obviously.
I was kinda... definitely thinking a date thing.
You're really fucking adorable.
Yes, she is.
It's a date then.
Damn, give her a coaster with a mobile number on? Can you afford to give away that coaster?
Look at you, Max, doing normal people shit like some kind of healthy, productive member of society. How do you feel?
I have no idea. The last 10 minutes are a total blur. But Amanda's really cool.
Oh.
Hey, Moses.
Hey. Oh, how was the shoot?
We almost died.
We didn't almost die.
Yeah, 'cause I saved us. I deserve a medal. So, what are we doing? The night's young. We should hang out. Just the three of us?
There's a meteor shower tonight. I'm conducting research, but it could be fun with other people. You should come. Both of you.
That's perfect. All we need is... Hold on.
She's a mile a minute tonight.
She gets this way when she's in a good mood.
Courtesy of Madame President, Mommy Dearest. At least until she remembers that I have her credit card.
I feel like she'll remember pretty quickly.
Shall we?
Not gonna lie, I might get this game. It looks good. I hope you go for it, Hanamaki. What I will say, basically, just in terms of people watching this live, obviously afterwards won't matter as much. But I will probably stream Chapter 2 tomorrow. Might do. I'll see. But even if I do, it'll be a little bit before we do Chapter 3, so there'll be time to check it out if you want to in between my
A
episodes.
bunch of little pieces of a shattered asteroid.
From 11 million miles away.
This is what I get for introducing you to.
Wow.
But if you're wondering where it's going, you'll find out soon enough.
So, should we be worried about this crazy asteroid hitting Earth?
Not in our lifetime. And it'll probably disintegrate before it reaches the surface.
All right, Max. You have 24 hours before the world ends. What would you do?
I like how it's either just like the standard option or just a max-based one. I don't know what I would do if I had 24 hours left. I guess probably try and like reach out to the people I care about. Which sounds really mushy, but you know, kind of be like, oh, tell them I love them, that kind of thing. Probably. But I kind of like the Max idea. Let's take a picture.
Oh, I'm documenting that shit. Can you imagine how cool an apocalypse photo set would be?
Oh my god, this again? Nobody would see it. I'm telling you, art requires an audience. Otherwise, it's just...
Not true.
Okay, jeez. Agree to disagree.
Art benefits from an audience, but it doesn't mean you have to have one to do it.
Over there, Murph. Don't want to weigh in?
Oh, I wasn't listening.
You
But-
play Payday 3.
Looks like the
Fair
equipment's
enough.
working.
Eek, why am I not at home wrapped up in a blanket burrito right now?
Because you're a good friend.
Because despite your attempts to convince us otherwise, you're a really sweet person. And you wanted to spend time with us.
Aww.
Oh, I brought cups. Figured that was better than passing the bottle around.
What, who doesn't want to just drink from the bottle? Come on.
This is the best you could do?
I don't work in this building. Don't blame me for the astronomy department's bad taste.
Mine says, I'm the world's horniest grandma.
To be fair, Moses, you give those vibes. Alright, we got Nerdy and Dirty. This is actually vodka or world's best hot chocolate and it's a toilet. Fuck's sake. I feel like the best description of Max, though, is probably nerdy and dirty. Let's go with that.
1 out of 2 ain't bad.
I've seen Max's game. I've seen her game. I think she's both.
I have some good news. It's big.
but I can't tell you what it is.
You can't tell us you have good news and then...
I don't want to say anything else until everything is
Drinking
finalized.
champagne out of a coffee mug is wild.
Well, whatever we're celebrating, I think it calls for a selfie.
Oh, I just got this camera and I want to get some good use out of it.
Everyone using
What
their
should we
cameras.
Damn. I think I have hypothermia.
Moses has hypothermia.
It's a cool picture.
I've got incoming.
The meteor is gonna hit the wall. We're gonna die.
I'm gonna, do my thing.
A thing. Drugs? No.
Good news, huh?
You two and your secrets. How you ever hold a conversation with each other is beyond me.
I'm dying to know what Sophie's good news is. Maybe I can somehow convince her to spill.
Okay, so you can see all these pop-ups on the side. So what we have throughout the game is an interactive social media page, as well as text messages, things like that. So you can look through and see text with Chloe. We've got all these now because obviously we chose that she didn't die. So you see some of them texting while they're on the road, but you also see some of them talking a bit about what leads to their breakup. So you can see Max asks if Chloe wants to move in, says that she likes it here with her, and Chloe says it feels so final. Let me ask you something, and let me ask it, and think about this from my perspective. If you say no, will you just rewind time again and again until I say yes? Which, I don't love that, because Chloe should know that Max wouldn't abuse her powers like that. Bit strange, but either way. Never is a hard thing to promise, but I don't want to do this over text, and you can see I'll understand. Then where'd you run off to? You look so peaceful, I didn't want to wake you. And then as you can see, it dies out over that. There's never a text again after that point. So there's clearly an argument that she avoids having and just walks out on her, which I don't love. I think the characterization of them breaking up, I'm not the biggest fan of. The idea that they wouldn't still be together, I can kind of buy that, which is, a lot of the Life is Strange community would be like, hey, that's terrible. Fair, yeah, I love the couple together, but the amount of trauma they get from the first game and how that all ends, and especially the ending where Chloe survives, I can imagine that causing enough trouble to break up a couple, especially after a few years. That does feel believable. How they've gone about it, not sure I love it that much, but the logic behind it. But either way, all the photos you take, you can see, end up appearing in the feed. So you can see people commenting on them. So, for example, the photo I took of the beer cans. And it's the actual image that you take, not just a general one. So people will leave, some comments in places. How did you get in there? We don't want to know. And there's also some collectibles you can pick up as we go, which, whatever. I'm not that bothered about picking those up. I've done them all already, and I'm more interested in, enjoying the vibe of the game. So, speak to Moses for info on Safi's secret. We can also take a picture of him. We can do that.
I love how Moses always looks so passionate about his work, even when he's just crunching numbers.
So we can ask him to do certain poses. Do a show off.
Moses, this is all super cool. Show off a little.
Come on, do a funny pose. Come on, Moses, do something. He's just not doing anything. He's so fucking awkward. Actually, that's quite a good shot. That's actually quite good with the shooting star behind him. I like that. That's quite good. Post. And then it'll go up immediately, and then if I flick in and out, I can see the comments. Seattle's too cloudy tonight to get a good view of the Geminids, and Carl, just a man in his telescope. How is a man supposed to get by without his telescope? So true, so true. Oh yeah, we need to ask about Safi's secret.
Hey, Moses. Doesn't some small part of you want to know what Safi's good news is?
All right. I think I have an idea. But once we go down this road, we can't turn back.
Sounds dramatic.
Okay.
Give this to Safi, if you can. You'll probably have to trick her into taking it or plant it on her.
Like a prank?
No. This has rules. So it's more of a game. Whoever holds the bottle cap has to do whatever you say. Well, within reason.
Moses, I have literally never wanted to play a game more in my entire life.
You say that now, but Safi has a very loose definition of within reason. And she'll come for you next.
Okay, wish me luck. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Oh, you mean like talking to someone who has an obvious crush on me?
First of all, how dare you? Second of all, yes, exactly.
I really like Moses. It was funny when I saw like the trailers. I didn't see much of Moses, and I was like, he seems like he'll be an alright character. But I really was impressed by how well written he is as well. Like his personality and his line deliveries are really good.
Okay.
All right.
How am I going to plant this on Safi?
So we have plenty. Oh, new message from Amanda. Oh, thanks for making a poor bone-weary bartender's night. You're welcome, or you're cute. Oh, I pressed the cute option. Oh, how'd that happen?
Eat your heart out, Safi.
There we go. Not only can she flirt in person, but she can do it over text too. We'll see if you've got good music taste to boot. Also tells about a comedy page that she has, which we can now see on Crosstalk, which is... oh, it's not popped up yet, but it will pop up when one goes up there. Oh, and also Amanda posted, almost pissed my pants, still landed the girl, excited for my revenge horse date. Like she just put that publicly. Bruh. Got more confidence than I would. Okay, so there are multiple places we can put the bottle cap. So we can put it in... Oh, no, can't put it in the champagne bottle, but we can put it in Safi's bag. We can put it in the sour candy box. We can't put it in the cups, I don't think. We can put it in a snowball. Or I think we can put it with her cigarettes, I'm fairly sure. So let's get some opinions from people. Let's get a little poll doing it, and I'll do this one something a bit quicker. So where to put the cap? Let's see what people think. Let's get the chat's input. I'm intrigued. So we can put it in a snowball. We can put it in the sour candies. Put it with the cigarettes, or put it in Safi's bag. So where do you think we should put it, folks? Let's do a quick 1-minute poll. Let's see what people think. Where should we put it? Let me know what you think, folks. Because obviously I know the right answer, but I'd rather see what people say here. I'd rather see what people say. Because I can always default and go for the correct answer, so you get the better interaction. I might do that, but let's see what people would have picked.
Take. No questions asked.
And it's funny because I actually guessed it correctly the first time I played it. I was quite proud of myself for that. So I'll probably go for the correct answer, but let's see what everyone's thinking. I'm intrigued. Wow, okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Slightly running out of time, but the winning vote seems to be Safi's bag, followed by cigarettes, followed by the sour candies. Not a single person has voted for Snowball.
I need to hide this bottle cap somewhere.
Well, the correct answer is actually the sour candies. That's the right spot to put them. I haven't tried the cigarettes, in fairness. That's one I haven't actually tried. But I know the sour candies work, so let's do that.
Safi eats these when she can't slip away for a smoke. It'd be totally normal for me to offer her one and give her a bottle cap instead.
Yep. There we go. So let's do it. May as well get the extra bit out of it. But it's fun to see what people think was the right answer, and it's interesting that the correct one was so little on the predictions. But if you throw the snowball, she just dodges it. In her bag, she immediately twigs that there's a bottle cap in there. She just saw me do it.
To deliver this to Safi.
Don't know about the cigarettes, though, like I said. Either way, let's offer her... Oh, we can take a snapshot of her. Now, we'll do it quick because she very quickly twigs onto you taking a picture and then tries to hide herself, so... Let's do that. There we go. Got a good shot of her. The elusive Safi, so adept at evading any and all candid photographers, once again remains elusive. Not quite. Managed to get her. Managed to get her, I think, there. Oh. Nice floating book. All right.
Hey, Safi.
Mm-hmm.
Want some candy?
Want a piece of candy? There's a few left.
No. Twist my arm. Shit. It's a conspiracy. Come on, Max. Surely you, of all people, would let a girl have her secrets.
Yeah, but rules are rules, so...
And violate the sacred covenant of the bottle cap? Never.
You know I'm going to get you back for this, right?
Less thready, more talk.
Okay. So, well, I've been shopping around a bunch of my poetry, right? Like, as a collection. And a publisher made an offer.
For real? Oh my god, Safi! That's incredible! Congratulations!
Thank you. Nothing signed or anything yet, so I want to keep it under wraps until all the paperwork gets signed.
Understood.
Fair enough.
Your secret is safe with me.
Oh. Oh, shit. Hello? This is Safi? Yes, this is Safia Llewellyn Fayyad speaking.
Thanks for the sub mask. Appreciate that.
Be right back.
What's going on? Did the guy in the background just spawn into existence? I don't think so, unless I missed something.
So, would you really take pictures of the end of the world?
Yeah. Think about it. I take photos of empty buildings. An empty planet? That's next level.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be empty until everyone's
Okay.
dead, which would include you.
But it's like Safi said, nobody is ever going to see them.
It's not the point.
Sure, but who cares? I take a lot of photos nobody ever sees. I want to go out doing something I'm good at, you know?
Yeah, art's nice to have an audience, but you certainly don't have to
What?
have one.
No, nothing. Just didn't take you as a it's the journey, not the destination type.
I mean, I guess I'm not. It's more like sometimes you reach the destination alone. And that's okay.
Yeah. Inspirational. Thank you for the
Look at
bits,
that.
Imaginer.
What a tale.
Moses was right. This is awesome.
Alright, let's get a nice shot of the moon. Maybe get a I think some shooting stars come past occasionally. Might be able to get a shot of one of them in with it. Oh, boom! Did I get it? Oh. Ooh, what's happening there? Moses is completely oblivious.
Are you okay?
Yeah. All good. Just dizzy. Maybe the champagne. Think I'm gonna take off. Get some rest.
I can give you a ride if you wait a few minutes.
No, that's okay. I think a walk will clear my head. Think so.
It'd be so funny. He just comes out right after, like, are you sure you don't want to lift? Like, I'm right behind you, literally. So I wonder what the problem was there when she took the photo. Wow, she's literally me. Thanks for the follow, Neo. I really love the soundtrack. I will wax lyrical about it all the time, but I really like the vibes of a lot of these games, but the soundtrack in this one's really good.
Exactly how you came into my life at all. Seems you always.
Caledon's a beautiful campus, but it's even better when it snows.
So this is like a forced one, but you do get moments around the game where you can sit in certain places, like reflect on what's currently happening, and then also the song like this will play in the background, which I really like. It's a good way to kind of show more of the soundtrack off. I don't know if she says any more than this. She'll let it play for a little bit longer. But you shouldn't get copyright claimed for this. Apparently, when you mark it as a Life is Strange stream, it won't. Like you're kind of like whitelisted from copyright stuff. So hopefully that works.
Please don't wake me up.
Seems like there's no other full dialogue lines, so let's keep moving. Oh, the music keeps playing for now.
Perfect night for walking home. I'll just catch up with Safi tomorrow.
Okay.
Safi's chain smoking again? Wonder what that call was about.
And also a snowman that's missing his head.
Wow, Safi.
What did Mr. Snowman ever do to you?
My new soundtrack obsession. It's a great soundtrack. There's a playlist from the official Life is Strange account. It has only 7 songs, and the full soundtrack has, I think, about 13, 14. So I'm hoping they update it soon. But yeah, at the very least, you get the first 7, including my favourite song on the soundtrack, which is September by Chloe Moriondo. It's a gorgeous song. Although annoyingly only plays at the end of the game.
Nice. But who planted the bottle cap? And who took the photo?
An owl. That's a great photo opportunity.
Don't get to take a shot like this every day. Wow. You're really watching me, aren't you?
Get the owl in the middle, but still show the main statue. There we go. Oh! Don't drop your camera like that, Max. Shit!
This is not a test. Max! The emergency broadcast system is now in effect.
I caused this. I caused all of this.
Another flashback to the first game. To be fair, I'm actually not sure how long she would have been passed out for.
Max? Hey. Hey, are you okay?
Uh-oh. Her nose only tends to bleed when she uses one of her powers. But she's not used rewind in years.
Hey! Come back!
I was just like, what the fuck are you doing, man? You were unconscious. So she thinks something's wrong. She last had a premonition about someone dying in a bathroom in her last school, so it feels like she's suspicious of something happening to her again. But she's
There's
okay.
Sophie. She seems okay. I feel like I should check on her anyway. Better safe than sorry.
New message from Moses. Is everything okay? Why'd you run off? Sorry, I think Safi went to the Overlook and I want to make sure she's alright. Hang on, I'll join you in a minute. Well, we're not hanging on, Moses. We're gonna get her. Also, if I press the rewind button... Oh, she doesn't say it now. I must have missed it.
Shit! Sophie, hang on.
That was a gunshot. Oh dear. Go moving quickly. But look, she's fine. She's absolutely fine.
Oh, Sophie's fine. For a moment, I thought...
There she is.
Sophie. Sophie? Hey. You okay?
I don't think she's okay, Max.
Max! No.
So if you're wondering what the main kickoff of the story is, Safi's been killed. She's been shot. Also love this song as well. He uses in the reveal trailer. I just love them like actually composing songs for this game. This one, I think, more than others, has had a lot of songs composed for it rather than like just taking songs from different places, which I love. So there we go. And there's your main plot point to kick off the story. And thankfully, unlike True Colors, that's not the end of Chapter 1. Because in the last game, they told you like a certain character was going to die, and that was the main plot of the story, and they waited until the end of the first chapter to kill him. And it was like, really? You were building up to that whole
Don't
chapter?
say that.
But no, Chapter 1's got a good bit more to it, which I love. I'm so glad they did it this way.
No matter what choose. I know you'll make the right decision. I'll always be with you. Forever.
And yet, what we say as teenagers may not always come true. I love that that's the actual picture you took as well. Whatever picture you take there is like, bam. Okay, which is an option to disable copyrighted music for stream purposes. The thing is, imagine that they've actually whitelisted streamers this time. As long as you make sure it's a Life is Strange stream, you don't get copyright claims. If you play these songs in another circumstance, you'll get claims. But as part of the playthrough, you're fine. You get whitelisted, which I think is a really cool way of doing it. Although it would be cool to play like September on a starting soon screen because it's a gorgeous song.
Welcome to the wall, Safi.
We'll get to hear it at the end of the game, so it's fine. We'll have to get through 5 chapters to get to it, but it's fine. We'll enjoy ourselves as we go. So yeah, it's a couple of days after Safi was shot.
Shit. Fuck.
Also, why does she look good even in her PJs? Like, I want PJs that are that cool. Starting to cry. Oh my god, sorry. It's a really well done game, the story. Especially, like, the opening chapters are the strongest part of this game.
Damn.
It's so well written and so well paced.
Thought I lost you. Yeah.
And, like,
Amazeballs.
I mean, we only got...
I literally just got chills all over my neck. You have powers.
I love that
You can
photo.
rewind time, Max. That's fucking insane.
I don't know if anyone watching this has...
No, Chloe. What's fucking insane is that being able to rewind time has only caused me more problems. And more heartbreak.
That photo, if anyone, I don't know if anyone ever watched my Life is Strange 2 stream who's watching this now. When we played the final episode of Life is Strange 2, it was one of the very rare times where it was my blind impressions, and finding out that photo, the first mention of Max and Chloe outside the first season, was insane. And the photo I think is much better here than it is in the other one, but that's just me. That's a bit of a divisive one. But chapters 1 and 2 came out 2 weeks early for Ultimate Edition owners. It's not a practice that I love, not in the slightest, but a lot of the dialogue after that was about the Chloe stuff, about how Chloe was kind of written off even if you'd saved her. And, like, don't get me wrong, I don't love that, but the more I've played this game, the more I've just kind of gone, do you know what? That was a choice they made. Just move on and appreciate the game for what it is. And I do genuinely think that what they've done with this is really, really well written, especially in those opening chapters. Like, it's fantastically done.
Places I've seen.
And that photo, I do love that photo.
We had a huge blow up not long after we took this. I'm glad to only remember the photo and not the fight.
We got Safi's photo.
If I could undo your death, Safi, I'd do it without a second thought.
Slightly pixelated, but I do love that it is the actual picture you take. Whatever picture you take there is the one that will be printed there. There's a few moments like that. There's one with a Polaroid that you see in a little bit that's really cool. I love that kind of attention to detail. And you can look over some of the things that she's done, places she's been to.
I don't care if it makes me absolutely basic. I would 100% retire there.
Have a look over. But there's more photos we can find, so let's get those. Let's get those. Amanda's calling her. Aww. Oh, she's texted as well. I should have played this performance mode. The frame rate's pretty smooth now for most of it. Oh, she's coming over. Oh, here we go. Just heard about Safi. You okay? No need to respond. Just want to check in. Okay, I lied. I'm worried and a response would help, but I understand. That's it, Max. I'm coming over. Aw.
Shit. Oh. My place is a mess. Shit. I'm a mess.
Aren't we all, Max? Aren't we all?
Can't let Amanda see the mess downstairs. Better change out of my pajamas too.
All right, let's put some clothes on so we can choose some different bits here. Oh, I like the cat outfit here with the purple hair. Like I said, I just don't love that when you have a beanie on, it's suddenly brown again. Just feels like a bit of an oversight. I wonder if they could honestly patch that in like a post-launch update. They could like fix it and be like, hey, choose what you want. But it makes me kind of go, oh, I want to use the more like ones that line up more hair color wise, you know? Well, that one's, I kind of like the like kind of 60s hippie one. That's kind of, oh, I like her hair under the beanie. That's a vibe. Let's go with that one. Let's go with that one. I like this
Now
outfit.
to take care of downstairs.
Okay, let's go downstairs. Ooh, open laptop.
Can't begin to imagine how hard this was for her to write. Let alone to keep that professional tone all the way through.
Yeah, because Safi's mum is Yasmin, who's the president of the university. As your university president, I write to you to inform that in the light of recent passing of one of our beloved Caledon students, classes and planned special events will be cancelled until further notice. This is a difficult decision, and I know many of you were looking forward to the end of term activities for which our campus is famous, and I hope you understand my reasons for doing so. Losing one of our own, whom a number of you knew personally, is not easy, and I want to assure you that grief counsellors will be available to you at no cost should you feel the need.
Yasmin has been nothing but supportive throughout my time here. And I owe it to her to make time, should she need it.
And she sent one directly to Max to say, I hope you can forgive me for my more formal tone in my earlier email to faculty, staff and students. These have been some of the hardest days of my life, and if I'm being completely honest, I feel like I'm adrift. It's a wonder I'm holding it together at all. I know you and a few others are very close with Sophia, and I pray you'll understand if I reach out to you or lean on you for some support in the coming days. Okay.
This site was mostly bullshit platitudes that were hard to take seriously.
About losing a close friend. Losing a loved one is among the most heartbreaking things you can experience, but it's important to know that the loss of a close friend can often be just as overwhelming. A true friend can feel like family, and their absence and the grief that comes with it deserves the fullness of your care and consideration.
Thought about baking these, but
no-bake brownies.
That would have required a trip to the store, and that would have required me to leave the house.
Yeah, I can imagine not wanting to leave the house would be the preferable option. Police card, so the police have been around.
Lakeport cop investigating Safi's death. I saw a very suspicious owl. Does that help, officer?
I don't know. Does it? Right, let's clear the place up. So we've got a bit of a mess around here. Polaroid camera!
Been more than a few days since I used this. I'm not exactly in a picture-taking frame of mind.
Hang on, line it up with the shot. Line it up with the shot. It's the exact same one! Isn't that crazy? Oh my gosh. It's inverted in my camera, but it is like, it's the exact same one. Crazy. How'd you bake no bakes? Hey, listen, let's not question the baking, okay?
Amanda might be down to watch a decapitated head in a bucket wreak havoc, but probably shouldn't assume.
It seems very much like something she'd like. You know, Revenge Horse being a band that she listens to. Head in the bucket seems like her kind of vibe. Wait, there's two of those bowling alley mascots.
How sad is it that this goofy-ass thing reminds me of Safi?
Should there be two of them? I swear we only took one. Or did we take one each? I don't know. Clean up the messy couch.
I don't think Amanda needs to see a two-ply monument to my sadness today.
The funny thing is she could just come around and see all this and not care. She seems the kind of person. There's also a memories box.
One of the last things I got from Chloe. It wasn't an invitation.
See St. Louis by night.
Even years later, this still sucks to read. You always did know how to make every word count, didn't you?
So the impression I get is obviously that she walks out on Max without them having that full argument, and then she writes this postcard, which is a lot later. Hey Max, I started writing this in St. Louis, hence the big fucking arch on the postcard, but I'm sending it from Tennessee because it took that long to figure out what I wanted to say. When we were teens, I thought being able to rewind time was the coolest shit in the world, and I guess it was for a while. But the problem is, the more often you go back in time, the less often you're looking forward. I wanted to look forward to move forward with you, Max, into a future we couldn't predict and all the messiness that brings. Eventually, I knew, as much as it hurt, that you would never be able to do that, not with me at least. I love you, Max, that will always be true. I hope you find someone you no longer feel the need to rewind for and can look forward unafraid. Love, Chloe. Again, I don't love that idea. I feel like even in the first game, Max isn't someone, like, she abuses her powers a little bit, but she still has her hand on the wheel, at least for part of it, of like what she can and can't rewind. So, I don't know. I don't know if I fully buy the decision they made there, but it's whatever.
Almost everyone I ever knew. Gone. Just like that. All because of me.
Climate strange. Like life? Life is strange? Thank you, Epidemic, for the follow. And there's Max's journal. So you can see some bits about her writing about her relationship with Chloe, which is nice. And then writing to each other here, but then it's when she walked out on her, and then she starts rewriting again when she gets the job at Caledon University. So we might read through it more later, but
Not really up for dragging Amanda down traumatic memory lane.
Probably
Best
not.
to get this out of sight.
Oh, better clean those up too.
Joyce, Chloe's mum. Ooh, Polaroid.
Looks like one of the previous artists in residence was also a fan of Neb. Or a Neb hater like Safi.
Let's clean these photos up.
Better get these tidied up too, before Amanda gets here. Amanda's at the door. I hope she isn't mad that I ignored her calls.
And it is kind of funny that she knocks on the door when I picked the photos up last time and didn't realise that I could put these photos on the wall
Maybe putting
first.
these
So I'm going to do
memories
that
up
first.
will make it hurt less. Or maybe I'm just a masochist.
There we go. So now they're back up where they should be. And now the wall is complete.
I've got plenty of room to add a few more photos.
Oh, Joyce. We lost you in the storm. Chloe never really looked at me the same after she found out.
Which makes sense, because she did say to Max that Joyce deserved much more than to be killed by a storm in a diner. Alright, let's answer the door
It's
to Amanda.
lovely weather we're having out here, but it's probably nicer indoors.
Probably. Let's let you in.
Hey, Amanda. Welcome to hell.
Oh, honey. We're doing dramatic goth kid grief.
Go big or go home, I always say.
And yeah, notice me saying the house is nice. Yeah, she gets to live in it as the artist in residence. And yeah, what a nice place is it be to live in. It's gorgeous.
She's really gone, Amanda. Sophie was here 2 days ago. And now...
I know, Max. I know.
Why would anybody want to... I mean, she was just... I appreciate you checking in on me. You didn't have to.
Oh, I 100% did. Nobody's seen you for 2 days.
I'll begrudgingly admit, it is nice to see a friendly face.
A friendly face. With food. Homegrown salad and homemade focaccia.
I don't know
Damn.
what any of those words
Okay,
mean,
then.
but thank you for that.
I would have been happy with old Halloween candy and a Pop-Tart. Full disclosure, I don't exactly have the biggest of appetites right now.
Really? Eating always makes me feel better.
Mood.
Never encountered a mood that couldn't be improved by demolishing an entire pizza solo.
I don't know why I've never taken that line, and that is literally me. Oh my
You
goodness.
just wait till I'm feeling better. I could eat you under the table.
Wowzers.
Well, Max. Well, that accidental raise you got again. You must not have heard it before.
What? It's a common turn of phrase.
It is, in fairness.
You're the one making it dirty. I plead innocent.
Oh, so you're just gonna tweet through it then?
I won't be speaking further without my lawyer present.
I could eat you under the table. It is a wild figure of speech when you think
You
about
need
it.
to eat, Max. The stuff that makes you feel close to normal again is usually what you need the most. Whoa. I haven't seen one of these since I was like 10.
Insane. Insane that is the exact same, like...
I would have figured instant cameras were a professional photography no-no.
Because they actually had a
I
brand
like
deal with
them.
Polaroid. Which some people
Always
got pissy over, and I don't get it. She uses
So-
instant cameras.
I don't know. Tactile. Looking through the viewfinder, holding the photo in your hands, it feels more real.
Yes, it does.
Another way to make you feel normal again? Taking a picture of your friend Amanda.
Friend?
Yeah, know you asked me out. But honestly, you've got a lot on your plate. Emotionally.
Can make it work.
I can handle it. I've dealt with tough shit before.
But I can't handle it. And it's not what either of us needs. At least, not right now. Trust me.
Again, really like how she's presented. All the stuff she says feels very in character and very appropriate. And I like that she says that.
Now how about
it's
that
true.
photo?
She's absolutely right. I don't think it's like, for some people that's not a good idea. For some white people,
That's what I'm
some
talking
that's not.
about.
I can't believe she's making me do this.
All right.
How should I pose for Caledon's illustrious artist in residence?
Silly.
Show me your goofy side.
Nice.
That looks cool. And now you can use double exposure, which this camera has. If you're not familiar, it's basically a photography technique where you overlay one image on top of another, and it creates a new photo. So that I'm going to retake, but let's give you an example. So do another pose. Oh my god, that's great. Okay, double exposure, and be nice to get some kind of different background, but annoyingly you can't like move too far around the sides in the shot. Looks so stupid. I kind of love it. It's like she's almost sitting on her own shoulder. The face of someone who knew how to cheer me up today with some homemade grub. There you go. So you can see that photo that we've taken, and watch this. The photo that we've taken comes out exactly as I took it. How cool is that? I just love that attention to detail. It's so good. It's not realistic, like, because Polaroids take about 15 minutes to develop.
How about another one? Different pose this time.
Okay. Why not?
That film's expensive, Amanda. You better pay me back.
Oh.
Seriously, Polaroid film is really fucking expensive. It's worth it, but it's expensive.
Shit. Sorry, it's Sophie's mom. Just a sec, okay? Hi, Yasmin.
Hi. Hi, Maxine.
How are you holding up?
There's no graceful way to answer that question. Not without lying. Have you ever dealt with loss like this?
Yep.
Sadly, I have. It doesn't get easier, but it can hurt less with time.
A bitter balm. I wanted to talk to you face to face, if possible. Doing this over the phone feels so...
Of course. I can come by today.
I'll be in my office all day. Just let Vin know when you arrive.
Vin being the president of the Abraxas Society, the little secret society in the university.
Everything okay?
Not sure. I need to head to campus to meet with her.
She got changed quick. See, look, her hair color just changed.
Can't thank you enough for coming by, Amanda.
You see what I mean? It's a
Such
little
dude.
bit, it takes you out of it a tiny bit, but either way.
This is the one thing that brightened your mood today. Aside from me.
Naturally.
Come on.
And so now,
I'll walk with you.
every snapshot she takes in the game isn't with the big camera, it's with the Polaroid. Which I really like. I want her duffel coat so fucking badly, man. I want it. I'm gonna, like, email Insert Coin and, like, beg and plead and be like, please. Hair Ginger can understand. Yeah, it's just, like, it would be nice just to have the option to pick, like I said, the different indoor and outdoor ones that you want. So if you want the hair to randomly change, you can choose it, but if not, you can try and make it line up a bit better. Let's just say she wears wigs. Oh, yeah. Do you wear wigs? When will you wear wigs?
Yasmin's office is in the old administration building.
Max Caulfield, my beloved cringe fail girls and 11 problems. Hey, listen.
Well,
I relate a
obviously
lot
this
to
joke
her,
is
so that
bring
makes
down
me
the turtle in my
cringy.
absence.
That makes sense.
Will I see you later? You know where to find me.
Fuck me.
Oh, she's so crushing on her,
Better
man.
head to the
She's so
admin
crushing
building.
on her.
Yasmin's expecting me.
Yeah, I think part of it is because just as a character I related a lot to Max. She was someone who didn't quite fit in at school, was kind of a little bit different, and was kind of singled out a little bit. But also, especially as I've come into photography because of her as well, I just feel like I've ended up matching up more with her. But I am a bit cringy, some of the things that I say, a bit like her. It's just, I don't know, I relate to a character a lot. Maybe that's why I cherish how she's portrayed in this game more. And there, like I said, there are people who have got a lot of opinions about this game, and one of the things I've seen people saying is that Max doesn't feel in character. I do not agree in the slightest. I think, she's 10 years past the first game. She's matured a bit. She's evolved. Like I said earlier, you'll see, especially later in the game, without spoiling anything, there's definitely some Riz moments from her. But, she feels like a perfect evolution of the character. At least to me. I don't know. I really like what they did with her. Anyway, let's go into... Actually, there's one optional thing I do want to do, because I haven't finished it myself, because I've messed up every time. Mentioned it in my review, which if you haven't seen it, is on YouTube. Go check it out on my YouTube channel, Red Archer Live, if you haven't seen it.
Blow me, box!
I wonder what's got Reggie so pissed off.
Let's give him a hand with this, because I never actually finished this, and I'd like to. So there is a puzzle box here.
Shit's all yours if you want it.
What's the game's file size? This one is actually surprisingly really small. And what's even more interesting about it is if you compare it to episodes, so they give you, there's a separate download for chapters 1 to 2 there, 14.2 gigabytes. This is only 16.6. I don't know why it's so small, because True Colors, lengthwise, the last couple of chapters of this game are a lot shorter, but True Colors overall lengthwise is probably about the same, and it's nearly double, which is really weird, I think. So I'm surprised at how small it is. But it looks great, plays great, so I'm just baffled by how small it is. What's with the puzzle box?
So, what's this about?
It's an Abraxas puzzle box. It's got goodies inside, but only for those who can open it.
Aren't you a member? Why all the arcane bullshit?
Sorry. Society secret. I can tell you that it's meant to test a key Abraxas virtue. The eye for detail. Whatever the hell that means.
I hope Kate gets mentioned
You wanna
once in
give
this
it a shot?
game. Well, I have played this twice through fully, but I'm not doing any spoilers so that anyone who's watching this can enjoy it as we're going, so I won't confirm or deny if there's any Kate appearances or mentions. Do you collect Funko Pops? Yes, I do, Leonie. Not as much as I used to, but I do.
This is supposed to be that statue over there, right?
Right by the
The
entrance.
founder statue? Yeah, I think so.
Where's his other bird? There should be two.
Huh? Oh, I didn't even notice that.
There it is.
Maybe this is supposed to be Thomas Caledon's missing crow. Is that wax around it?
Hey, do you have a lighter?
Yeah? Why? What are you thinking?
Observe.
Max is using their big brain. Boop.
No shit.
Let's put the crow with the rest, with the main statue. And bam.
A second test.
Of course. Oh, hell no. It's your headache now.
Are you sure?
Really. Good riddance.
And we can sort that in the next chapter, which I actually didn't realize until after I made my review.
I missed you in workshop last week. I'm trying not to take it personally.
You saw my last shoot. It was dog shit.
It was rough, but it was honest.
You're a natural, whether you like it or not.
You think so? Shit. I've never been a natural before.
Aw.
All right, catch you later, Reggie.
It's so crazy seeing
I
Max
still need
be
to meet
someone in
with
like a
Yasmin.
position
Can't
of
put it
like
off forever.
educational authority versus being the shy one in Jefferson's class in the first game. But I love it. I really love it. Okay, let's go in. Let's go and talk to Yasmin. But we need to check in with Vin first when we go in.
Okay, Yasmin's office is down the hall.
Look at her. Whole load of white male presidents, and then there she is. Wham. Trendsetter, baby. Let's write something on the board. I'll never forget you, or thank you for everything. I'll never forget you. See what she actually fully wrote. Oh. Slightly pixely there. You'll never know all you did for me, from welcoming me to Caledon to being a friend when I needed it most. I'll never forget that, and I'll never forget you. Love, Max. Oh. Alright, well here's Yasmin's office, but we need to check in with Vin first. Hello, good sir.
Howdy, Vin.
Howdy. Let me guess. She texted you to come see her? I keep telling her to send all comms through me, but sometimes she goes rogue.
How dare she use her phone without your permission?
You think this is an easy gig? Kahuna's got a social calendar like a TikTok influencer.
I'm sorry. Kahuna? That's borderline adorable.
TikTok's canon's the Life is Strange universe.
Listen. I'm really sorry about Safi.
Thanks. Me too.
She and I had our issues, but she was an amazing person, and we're all gonna miss her.
What kind of issues? She never mentioned. What kind of issues?
Issues? What could the two of you have to fight about?
I got between Safi and her mom constantly. Could you blame her for hating my ass? It's good you're here. Well, she's about like you'd guess.
I don't know what I can do.
Are you kidding? She's obsessed with you. I'm a little jealous, actually. See, I only like favoritism when I'm the one who's favored.
Why does that not
Damn.
surprise me?
Ego moment. Ego moment.
Well, she's got somebody with her now, so it'll be a few. Or if you're dying for stimulation, I've got a package waiting for me down the hall. You're welcome to get it for me.
Does your beneficence know no bounds?
Fuck! You gotta be kidding me.
Sounds like someone else needs my help.
Good luck. Have fun.
The wink. Hello, sailor. Alright. Speak to Gwen, help Vin find the package. Well, Gwen is closer, so let's talk to her.
We playing today?
Hello there.
Gwen? All good?
Max. So... I'm a hugger. Are you a hugger?
kind of strange that she asks this to her when Max has been on the campus for like 6 months, but anyway.
World champion hugger, as a matter of fact. Bring it in.
I suppose they could not have hugged for 6 months. Maybe not interacted much, who knows.
God, I didn't realize how bad I needed that.
I couldn't just stand there. You look like you were walking around in a trance.
That's pretty much how I feel.
Is there anything you need or that I can do for you?
Actually, I was hoping to give you a hand. You sounded like you could use it.
Oh, right. I came in here to pick up a book, but lo and behold, some genius locked it up. Oh, hey, you're like the, breaking and entering queen, right? Think you can get past this lock?
So that's what everybody thinks of me? The home invader?
What, because she broke into a bowling alley?
Bad reputation, twins.
Boom. Bad reputation, twins.
Alright. So you need something to get into the locked cabinet.
Expensive display, cheap lock. You love to see it. Anything skinny and curved ought to do the trick.
Think it's in your wheelhouse?
Okay.
Definitely.
Well, I can
just
get Vin's
think
package
this
while I'm
must
here.
have the package Vin was worried about. I could bring it to him.
Yeah, go on. Why not?
Aha.
At least she actually has a bag to put things in rather than just mysteriously hiding them at this point. But we also need to go towards Vin to get the to get what we need to open the box. So, look at that. A spoon. The exact thing we're going to need to break the lock. But let's give Vin his package first. There you are, good sir.
Here you go. Saved you the trip.
What's this? Don't tell me we're becoming friends.
Settle down.
All right, settle down. You just caught me in a generous mood.
Sorry, already looking at Amanda. Even if it's not working out right now.
What do you want?
What do I want?
Sure. Nothing's free. At least, not if you're smart. So, what do you want?
Nothing
$100.
now, but you'll owe me. One favor, delivered on demand.
You drive a hard bargain, Caulfield. But I like it. You're full of surprises.
Alright, that could come in handy. Let's go get Gwen's book. Anyone else a big spooning fan?
Hold on
Sorry,
now.
don't know what I meant by that.
Might feel a slight pinch.
Holy shit! You did it! You're a lifesaver. I probably should have figured that out myself. But, hey, what can you do? We're all a touch fucked at the moment.
She's using the new drops. Oh yeah, Payday 3 shop for the spoon. What's the book?
I hope the book was worth all that trouble. What is it?
Oh, it's an old mystery novel. It's the author's debut, actually. Kind of random, I know.
Girls with sharp
Did
edges.
Safi ever tell you about the manuscript she was working on?
She did indeed. I mentioned the book deal or keep Safi's secret. Ooh. Does it matter that it's a secret now? I mean, she's gone. I don't think I've ever actually mentioned it to Gwen. Let's see what she says.
Actually, she said she had a finished book, and that a publisher had made an offer. Why?
You're kidding! Oh, good for her. She must have been proud as hell. Thanks again for the help. And don't be a stranger, okay? My door is always open.
Thanks. You too.
Alright. Well, let's go find Yasmin in her office. Oh, it's Moses. Hello, good sir.
Hey, Max.
Moses,
Yasmin's waiting for you.
Are you okay? I've been...
Can it wait? I'm like a husk right now. I need a minute.
Yeah, sure. Meet me in the Fab Cafe. Grab a hot chocolate, and I'll find you when I'm done.
I can do that.
Okay. And also, it's not actually called the Fab Cafe. It's the Fine Arts Building. It just sounds really funny out of context. This is Fab Cafe. We could go and get a hot chocolate out.
I am telling you to do your job. You're a parent, Chief Banks. Surely you... Of course. Yes? Please, anything you learn. Yes. Goodbye. That was the Lakeport Police Chief. Overconfident and underqualified.
I mean, she does need to be patient in fairness, although it doesn't sound like the police are being very much help, so let's say patient.
Give them a chance. I'm sure they're doing their best.
This is their best?
Yeah.
What a horrifying thought.
It is, to be fair.
Let me ask you something. Be honest with me. Safi and I weren't always so close. Things used to be difficult. Did she tell you that?
She didn't really say it, so... Family's like that?
No, but family is always complicated, isn't it? Who has a perfect relationship with their mom?
See, mine's pretty good.
Well, not Safi. Not always.
So, what's your question?
Despite everything they have found, the police have still not ruled out suicide as the cause of death. Maxine, you and Safia were friends. She told you things she wouldn't tell me. Is there any reason to think she may have taken her own life?
I wouldn't have thought so.
Safi would never have hurt herself, or anybody else. It's not who she is.
That's what I believe as well. But sometimes, the people closest to us are capable of hiding their own pain.
She was fine the last I saw her. She was excited about the future.
And that's how I will choose to remember her. Happy and hopeful.
I'm sorry. I wish I could have done more.
You've done enough, Maxine. Thank you. Oh, before you go, we need a picture of Safia for the memorial materials. Would you mind taking a look and choosing your favorite?
Sure.
Okay.
Pick one photo to capture Safi? That's a tough ask.
See what we got.
Safi loved lazy Sunday afternoons.
Who doesn't?
Safi knew how to be serious when she needed to, but she was just such a dork. Whenever she spoke, you just couldn't help but want to listen.
think the middle one.
Safi was more than just a poet. I want people to remember that. Well, I did the best I could. Guess I should go find Moses.
Let's go head out. Doesn't even pay you any attention. Ugh. These big business people. To be fair, I don't know who she's on the phone to. Alright, let's go find Moses.
I should talk to Moses. He's waiting for me in the Fab.
The Fine Arts Building, or the FAB. The Fab is such a strange way of saying it. Ugh. Let's head through. Alright, and here we are. Oh, Gwen's on the
I
phone.
wonder if Moses has gotten his hot chocolate yet.
New post from and R Comedy. That's Amanda's thing.
It's really nice to have something small to laugh at, actually.
King Arthur to the Knights of the Round Table. Men we ride at dawn. Knights cheering. King Arthur opens his eyes in bed. The sun is out. Okay, we ride at 10:30 then. King Arthur leisurely peruses the castle breakfast bar. I know what I said, Brian. We ride when we ride. This is not funny, but okay.
I told you, don't contact me on this phone. And texts only, no calls.
This sounds interesting.
Well, I'm sure the police know that already, even if... I understand that, but did they find anything?
Interesting call?
Loretta. Jeez. You scared the hell out of me. Did you need something?
Need? Nah, I was just curious about Dr. Hunter's phone call. Seems I'm not the only one.
Yeah, you caught me.
Wow. Caught in the act. I swear I used to be better at this kind of thing.
Did you? That sounds like a story I should hear. Well, since you're not busy, maybe you could help me out, you know? One snoop to another.
I'm not,
Just hold on. Let me relocate.
What can I do for you?
You could give me a quick soundbite for my podcast.
Not right now.
This isn't really a great time, Loretta.
We'll be done before you know it.
I guess that's fine. What do you need?
Just for background, you were close friends with Safi Llewellyn and Fayette.
Oh.
Come on. First time you've seen her on campus in 2 days and you're already pressing her about it?
I don't think I want to talk about Safi with you.
Pleading the fifth, huh? Kind of an answer in and of itself, but do you?
That's not what I said. I just...
Is it true she used school resources for personal purposes and that her mother turned a blind eye?
In what world is this
I'm not gonna
appropriate?
help you smear Safi.
If you're not into it, I'll just go interview Dr. Hunter instead. I'm sure we'd have a lot to talk about.
Wow. Alright, folks. So this is one of the bigger ones. It's one of the bigger choices that can have a bit of an impact. So do we answer the questions or call her bluff? We'll do a quick poll and I'll let you all vote, but answer or call. Which one should we do, folks? Let's let the chat decide on this one. Let's see what people say. Should we answer the questions or should we call her bluff? What do we think? I won't say what I did this time. Let's first off see what the votes say and go from there. Oh, I don't think we need to. I think the votes are already 6 people saying call, nobody saying answer. Okay, alright, fine. We'll just go straight to calling her bluff. It's also what I did.
You're bluffing. You were trying to listen in too. You said so yourself. Oh, shit.
Hi, Professor. I just thought you might want to know that Miss Caulfield's been listening to your calls.
Loretta, I don't know how you have time to be a snitch when you still owe me revisions. Beat it.
Good shit.
What a little shit. But she's not a liar. Anything you want to tell me, Max?
Ooh, you seemed upset earlier.
I wanted to check on you. You seemed so upset in the library earlier.
Max, I don't like to be pitied. And I like fake pity even less. Leave me alone. You know, I really thought we were cool. Just stay out of my way.
Shit.
Fantastic. Anything else want to go wrong today? Might as well pack it all in at once.
And we can't rewind to change it. This is not the first game. Loretta is a bit of a bitch, though. Can you even talk to her now? No, of course
trust
not.
you.
You're not cool.
I guess. But it's down to just us.
Alright. And here's Moses. But he doesn't have his hot chocolate.
Coffee. For when you lose your will to live.
How'd you trigger it? Is it looking at
Poor
him first?
Moses.
There we go.
He seems so out of it. I don't even think he got his hot chocolate.
Let's get it for him.
Hey, can I get a hot chocolate?
For Moses, right?
Oh, yeah, actually.
I made one when I saw him come in.
Moses seemed really torn up earlier.
Nope.
Thank you. Really.
There we go. Let's give him his hot chocolate. Can't forget your hot chocolate. Come on, man.
Here. To warm you up.
All right. I totally forgot. Thanks. I don't even know where to start.
Sorry I didn't call you. Because, yeah, I think it says in the text... Oh, I can actually check. I think... Yeah, come to campus, come find me, we should talk. I'll see you tomorrow. This morning somehow sleep is pretty much non-existent. Oh, yeah, she was late to text him back. He sends a bunch about her dying, but he doesn't reply. She doesn't reply quickly. So let's say sorry I didn't call.
Hey. I'm sorry I didn't return your texts or call you. I should have.
I get why you didn't. Really. And I'm sorry too. Probably should have given you some space.
Listen. The last few days have been hell. But we're both here now. And we're going to get through.
I keep replaying it in my head. Could we have done something? Gotten there sooner or called her when she didn't come back? Why didn't one of us go with her, Max? Why did we let her walk off alone like that?
Don't torture yourself.
Don't torture yourself.
You'd never
You
think
can't
about that in the
change
moment.
any of it.
What if I can't do this, Max?
You can't. Neither of us can. Not alone. But the next time you need me, I'll be there. I swear it.
I like how it took me till the final episode to get emotional in the first game, yet I'm already emotional here. Yeah, it's really well written. It's really well written, Pro Gamer. See how much has happened in this first chapter as well, which I think is really good, how much they've laid out. Like, we are getting towards the end of the first chapter, but there's been a lot in it.
Heavily on us today. In fact, my best-selling novel speaks to this precise moment.
What?
Sophie disliked my book, ironically, but sales don't lie. And being remembered for one's words is a kind of immortality. Grief is fleeting. But words are deathless. They endure. I want to honor Sophie Llewellyn, and pay tribute to her unique voice. Hence why we're holding class on the quad today.
Lucas.
Calmanero, head of the lit department. God, what a pretentious creep. Safi hated his guts.
Yeah, I mean, the first thing we hear him say is, "Oh, my best-selling book." That is extraordinarily pretentious. He's wasting air.
I don't give a shit what Lucas does. You shouldn't either.
It just bugs me seeing him up there, basking in everybody's sadness.
Sophie never found the audience that so few of us enjoy. It's up to us to keep her fire burning.
Tell me that shutting him up won't make me feel better.
It won't. But I wouldn't blame you for trying it anyway. I'll find you later. I can't watch this.
So we can step in, or we can leave him be. I reckon we step in. Make him squirm.
Ugh, Lucas gets under my skin. I could try to shut him up. Or I could just stay out of it and go keep Moses company.
We got some new messages. Don't think I'll forget you trying to embarrass me in front of Dr. Hunter anytime soon, Miss Caulfield. Is that a threat? Literally your senior. Simply an innocuous comment about how good my memory is.
I swear to God.
Yeah, fuck off. I'm so sorry about the broken glass, Max. Please don't let Amanda ban me from Life of the Snapping Turtle. Oh, I must have missed the chance to reply to that. That's annoying. Appreciate you taking care of my package. It can be temperamental in the wrong hands. Keep it friendly. Weird. No. No. You do the same for me. Would I, though? You would, and then you'd expect some kind of payment to be named later.
Double entendres can't be his whole personality, right?
Absolutely can be. Oh, I'm sad that I can't reply to Reggie's text. Didn't realize the window would pass by that fast. Damn. Oh well.
At the end of the street,
Let's interrupt this dude.
Max. Good to see you.
Oh, you've made this about you?
Who knew you were so self-centered? Dick move.
Paying tribute to my colleague?
Seems like you're paying tribute to Lucas Colmenero.
I didn't pick this before. Oh,
You were
that's
close to
savage.
Safi too, weren't you? Anything you'd like to say?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. I think I could share a thing or two.
Not long left, dude.
I knew Safi well. And
She would have hated this. Yeah, she would.
this would have been a total nightmare for her. The self-seriousness of it all would have made her skin crawl. She would have stood there and made the dumbest faces you've ever seen. Just to get me to laugh. The fact that she isn't here right now to fuck with us? It's not fair.
That's you told Lucas. Now shut the fuck up.
Enough of this. I should see how Moses is doing.
I'd like to open this up to anyone else who wants to say a few words. It can be anything.
Alright. Let's head to Moses.
Some of history's greatest writers.
Her name was Safi.
I wish the audio didn't cut off so quickly when you walk past people. Like, you'd still be able to hear it for more as you're walking past, but oh well. Hello, Moses. Let's talk to you now, good sir.
So, did it make you feel better? Shutting him up?
A little.
Honestly, kinda. In a stomping on your Barbies while pretending to be Godzilla kind of way.
You know that's not a universal childhood experience, right?
Well, maybe it should be. Hey, I have a question about Safi.
Okay.
How'd you meet her?
How did you guys meet anyway? I never asked.
It's not much of a story. I came to Caledon late, mid-year. Safi was assigned to give me the big, shiny grad student tour. I think she saw it as a chore.
Doesn't Yasmin have a VIN for that?
Exactly. But then she saw this bracelet I got in Kyoto. A little cherry blossom.
I've always liked that bracelet.
She just finished a poem called Hanami. It means watching blossoms in Japanese. I haven't thought about that in a while.
No.
Okay. I think I might need a little alone time.
Probably just as well. I gotta get over to the observatory anyway.
You'll text if you need anything?
Yeah. Promise. You too. Yeah?
Face felt quite stiff there for a second.
No. You want to go in aggressive with the red deck. Hit hard and don't let up. Blue's more tactical.
Moses?
That's not Moses speaking, or is it?
It's not rock, paper, scissors. Any color jack can beat any other with the right cards. Yeah. Anytime. Later.
Now what's going on here?
What the hell was that?
That was another
Where's
Moses.
that other Moses? How do I bring him back?
Oh, there he is. Let's follow him.
I come in peace.
Declare your allegiance!
Come on, Diamond. Seriously? Conscientious objector.
That's what they all say.
I'm unarmed, okay? Just want to get out of Coco. That's it.
Snowballs down. Let the observer pass.
Okay.
What is going on? What am I seeing? Better keep following Moses until I figure it out.
So what's going on with Moses here? I suppose the idea they're trying to give you the impression of here is that, you know, she's using her rewind power again, but is it quite that? Well. Oh, he's got to tie his shoe as well. I think this bit's a little bit longer than it needs to be, personally. It could just easily follow him to the destination point. But I have already tried on a second replay. You can't skip ahead of this bit. You have to follow him away follow him along the whole way. Let him get his shoes tied. Come on, Moses. Where are you off to? Yeah, you can only see for a certain range. So once he gets out of it, you have to trigger it again. He's taking his time. Yeah, he's not exactly a fast walker, is he? Notice though, when we do that pulse thing, the people that we have here currently vanish to show the people over here. Interesting. Now he's on his phone. Come on, Moses, hurry up, will you? He's a tall dude, actually. Damn. Look how much taller he is compared to Max. Friggin' hell. That's a big dude. He tall. A nose poking out of his shoulder. Boop. Come on, Moses. Hurry up, lad. Some of us have got places to be. Like my bed. To be fair, I have been streaming now on and off for what, 4.5 hours? I'm a little sleepy. What's going on? What happens if you want people to disappear? Don't know.
What are you doing out here? Your call is in 5 minutes.
I'm not the one taking it. It's time for our Coco.
Sophie?
You're hopeless. These poor kids pay tuition.
Hey, I have a 5-star rating on teacher rating.
Wow.
I can't believe Max would stand me up. You were supposed to have lunch at the Turtle.
This is happening. This is real.
How's Safi here? Safi.
Oh my god, dude. Go. code for this.
That really was Safi. I think I have to get to her.
And how are you going to do it? Find a way to talk to her. There's no prompts to talk to her. Nothing around. Just watch her.
Max, if you're not here in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to tell Moses that you don't watch his Blu-rays. Bye!
If she could just hear me like I can hear her.
I'm right here.
Sophie! I'm right here! Right in front of you!
Fuck it. I got pizza rolls in my office.
I'll have a pizza roll. I'll be to reach out to Safi. Oh!
Open the door.
Ooh.
What if we find one was enough now? We should have stayed blind.
Jeez. There you are. Thought I was gonna freeze to death.
But someone was listening when I called for help. I called for help.
And that's the end of chapter 1. Look how much more happens in the first chapter of this game versus like True Colors. I love it. I love how much more we get in this. Very, very cool stuff. Very cool. Okay, so choices. Now, I don't think... I'm not sure how often these update, because I think some of these are quite similar to when I played in the review copy. I'm not sure. Anyway, so 54% of people said that Chloe lived. 72% said that Amanda was being asked out as a date thing rather than a friend thing. And 76% chose to call Loretta's bluff rather than answer her questions. So they're the big choices. So Chloe is grateful to be alive, but the past still haunts you both. Amanda is excited to pursue a romantic relationship with you. And Loretta feels vindictive that you called her bluff. Okay. We also have a few pages of mini choices. So Max said that she likes empty spaces for the potential, 85%. She stole a bowling alley plushie, 59%. Max and Chloe were in a relationship, 70%. Max used Safi's pickup line and succeeded, and you'll notice that the other two don't actually succeed. Oh, we didn't flip the paintings in the turtle. I forgot about that. So there's a little thing in the turtle where all the paint, some of the paintings have been flipped, and you can flip them back. Ah, well. Majority of people chose the nerdy and dirty mug, 51%. Max did not reflect on the observatory rooftop. Max won the bottle cap game, 44%. Max added Arcadia Bay photos to the photo wall, 21%. I think part of that is because, like I said, you pick up the photos and there's a chance Amanda will be at the door and then you just immediately answer it and then you never get a chance to put the photos on the wall again. So that's like a circumstantial thing. Max did not reflect at the coffee shop. I missed a couple of reflection points. I need to keep more of an eye out for them. I forget where some of them are. Max brought Moses hot chocolate. Again, I think that's harder to trigger. You have to look at him before speaking to him to realise he hasn't got it. Otherwise, you just don't bring it over. And then 91% of people told Yasmin there's no way Safi would take her own life. The passionate photo was the most popular one rather than the playful photo. 47% of people spoke at the memorial, and 92% solved the first layer of the puzzle box. There we go. See if you people saying it's sad that it's over. Well, just as a question, how would tomorrow at about 3 o'clock UK time be? So 8 hours back from now, tomorrow. I don't know how that works times into the order, because right now it's 11:15, so about 8 hours before it is now, but tomorrow. Would that work with people? Because I might do a second chapter. No guarantees. We will stream all of this, don't worry. I will try and make it as weekly as I can. But if that time works for people, then yeah, okay. In that case, I will... I want to make a video on the Payday update if I can, so I will endeavour to get that done in time to stream this tomorrow. Cool. What I will do... because I know there's not many people watching on YouTube. What I will do going forward for this, because there weren't many people watching throughout on there, I will stream it on Twitch, and then I will probably put it up as a VOD on the VOD channel afterwards, maybe? I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll just stream on both platforms anyway. I'll see how I feel. But either way, we will wrap that up there. So thank you all very much for hanging out. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. And I will see you all then, most likely tomorrow, where we will play Chapter 2. So that'll be cool. If I do stream it on YouTube immediately, it'll be visible as a stream on YouTube anyway, like this will be. So we'll see. But yeah, appreciate you all being here, and especially contextually, the amount of you that still hung out and watched, which at the end is 33 people, which is really cool. Thank you to everyone who stuck around after the Payday 3 chaos. If you've enjoyed it, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for Chapter 2, which I think is possibly... was it the best chapter? I don't know, but I really like Chapter 2, so hopefully you guys will like it too. Also, this song's so good. Dodie, by the way, who, like, I'm not even that familiar with, but, like, just a really fucking good song. Really like it. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I will see you all tomorrow with Chapter 2. Let's pass on the viewers to somebody else. Given is still streaming Payday 3, so we'll drop in on him, just in case you haven't got your drops yet. But thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it. It means a lot to me that some of you stuck around, despite all the chaos of the earlier streams. Much love. See you all soon. And, yeah, take care. And I'm looking forward to carrying this on tomorrow. Really appreciate you all being here. Much love. Bye.